Hello everyone, I am the MLP Connoisseur, and before the video I would like to quickly say that I am trying a different way of doing these kinds of videos. This will be how I plan on doing things for the future, and if all goes well, for episode reviews and thoughts. Please make sure to watch the video fully and comment afterwards what you think of this new way. I would also like to say that my inspiration for this kind of style of video was from Silver Quill, in addition to Dr. Wolf, my original source of inspiration. Twilight Sparkle, or Princess Twilight Sparkle to be more appropriate, has certainly grown as a character and, as most know, now has the role of being the Princess of Friendship. Throughout the previous season, we have certainly seen some notable traits of this fine character. However, is it enough to consider her a leader? Well, first, let's look at what she has done this season. Now, to recap, Twilight's new castle has been created from the victory against Tyrk and some help from the Tree of Harmony, and now she and the main six have been wandering through the expanse of Equestria, solving friendship problems from the guidance of the map that appeared in Season 5's premiere. Now, this may seem like a general statement, however, let us consider something. What would happen if the map did not appear? Without the map, it is likely that Starlight's town would not have been heard of. I mean, seriously, who puts a town in a desert if they don't want to be left alone? Sure, it's possible that Starlight may consider expanding her philosophy, though we could see the tension rising up that some of the civilians did not enjoy living life the equal way. In addition, the future problems with Gilda and the Hooffields and McColts would most likely stay the way they were. The only exception of this map not existing would be with Coco Pomel, as she could have sent a letter asking for help. I say this because Gilda would most likely not want to keep in touch with the main six, and the Hooffields and McColts would just have kept on feuding with each other. Also, have I said yet how convenient it is that the map just so happened to appear when Starlight's town was around? Heck, why didn't it appear when Starlight began her philosophy? We know that the town has been around for some time, so her ideas were most likely in her head well before then. But let's get back to Twilight. Being this map did appear, in addition to other more local incidents, Twilight has made a stride in her leadership, at least just as much, if not more so, than other current leaders. Oh, well, hello, Your Highness. I was just about to explain to my audience about the developments you have made throughout the past, year or so? Or was it a day in between the castle appearing and the map revealing itself? Not to point any hooves or anything, but you can't tell me that this happened 11 months afterwards. Actually, in the very beginning, what exactly did you do? With Starlight and her village, it was really Fluttershy who foiled her true identity. Sure, you organized the plan, but she was really the one who overcame her own shyness, more so than you proved your leadership in my opinion. Whoa there, I'm just stating the facts, Twilight. You did a great job protecting some of the civilians, though. Great spell, by the way. I consider this to be a step up from Celestia's attempt at saving every from Chrysalis. At least you didn't lose. More of a draw than anything else. And her speech was very professional for thinking of it on the spot. I must say, Princess Sparkle, bravo. Bravo indeed. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say some rather unpleasant opinions. That decision of letting Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie go to a place you've wanted to go to for some time was not the smartest one. I mean, you could have been a good asset being you were not largely involved or a problem with Gilda to begin with. I feel she would have listened to you more than the others. I thought of it like Celestia when she asked you and your friends to save the day, while she, at the castle doing who the hey knows what, just sat there and waited for you to finish. However, Miss Sparkle, they may not have been able to inspire Gilda as much or as meaningfully as the others, so points for letting them go on their own. Yes, I'm a bit busy right now, so if you could make it... Oh. Oh my, I completely forgot about that. Yes, I suppose I should talk about it. Thanks for reminding me. Have a nice day. Well, Twilight, I know you were a hard worker, but you should have told Spike how tired you were getting before you were drowsy and mumbling words. I know he's like a brother to you, but he is still a child in many ways. Actually, this wasn't much your fault as Princess Cadence's, but, I mean, really, no one else was there to make any decisions? I mean, a princess doesn't have to make all the choices around here. Well, anyway, I'll leave this as a neutral for you, but only because you worked so hard during the summit. I can absolutely understand how it feels. All-nighters can be quite the stress on the body. Enjoy your afternoon, Twilight. I will say, though, that Twilight did do her best with helping the Hooffields and McColts, even though in the end it was Fluttershy who found out the root of the problem. She did give some good pieces of advice and suggestions to help each side from fighting, and here we can see more of a leader aspect for her. Lastly, and most importantly, is the finale. To me, this is Twilight's spotlight on her leadership. Not only was she willing and determined to reach Starlight, she shows just how much she was willing to sacrifice by going back and trying to reason with her. She was even willing to do this forever, and in the end, she was successful in communicating, which is a key factor in being a leader. If it was not for this moment, I would have been upset, because truly, the amount of leadership she has displayed throughout this season has been minimal, or at least not as recognizable as now, but here, it shines brightly. And I would like to say that, despite all being said, Twilight has been a great character, showing many good qualities and actions throughout the past season. However, one question remains. How would Twilight teach Starlight? Would she do it like Celestia and give her own challenges or tasks to face on her own? Or would she rely on her friends to help teach her individually or in a group? Or maybe frankly she'd just give her books to read and study on regarding friendship. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this question. How do you think Twilight will teach and be a leader for Starlight, her friends, and Equestria? I am the OP connoisseur, and yes? Oh, it's you again. Well, I'm just about to wrap this up, so do you think you could... What? No, I swear. I paid you off on that loan to write this script. No, please don't do anything rash now. Please. I did not see that coming.